Currently, the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns has been on a dominant reign as WWE Champion for over 1,273 days, the fourth longest reign in WWE history. However, many fans criticise Reigns for seemingly taking a part-time schedule over the past year. Fans' backlash have pointed out the fact that Hulk Hogan's title reign, which is the third longest in history, featured around 468 title defences, whilst Roman's only feature 55. And this number doesn't look to change anytime soon as we head towards WrestleMania 40, with Cody Rhodes finally looking to finish his story and dethrone Roman at the company's biggest WrestleMania ever. However, there are some legitimate reasons as to why Roman hasn't been defending the title as often as fans would like. These seems to be four main reasons as to why the Tribal Chief has taken a part-time schedule, and these points are as follows. Number 4. Battle with leukemia and COVID-19 took effect on his health. In 2018, Roman Reigns would come out to the ring on an episode of Monday Night Raw and announce to the world that he had a long-lasting battle with leukemia. Reigns at the time was the reigning WWE Universal Champion and had been scheduled to defend his title at the WWE Crown Jewel 2018 pay-per-view against Brock Lesnar and Braun Strowman, but would have to vacate the title due to his diagnosis. Reigns had originally been diagnosed with leukemia back in May 2007, during his career in the NFL as part of the Minnesota Vikings. He was able to recover and went into remission in 2009. Reigns was out of action from WWE until February 2019, when he would make an appearance on Monday Night Raw to announce that he was once again in remission. However, 1 year later, the COVID-19 pandemic would spread like wildfire across the world and change plans for everyone. Reigns at the time was scheduled to face Goldberg at WrestleMania 36 for the Universal Championship. Reigns would go on to remove himself from the event and decided to go on a hiatus due to being immune compromised from his leukemia. This was also just as COVID had begun to spread, so no one knew for sure what was going on. As things began to calm down across the world, Reigns would then return to WWE in August 2020, finally turning heel by attacking Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman in the main event of SummerSlam. This bold move marked the beginning of his Tribal Chief gimmick, and one that fans had been waiting for years. Number 3. Reigns signed a new contract in 2022. As the new year rang into 2022, Reigns would re-sign with the WWE to a brand new contract, which he had elected to work a reduced schedule as one of the contract stipulations. This was so he could spend more time with his family at home, having been on the road non-stop for years prior, and felt that he needed to be more in control of his life in and outside of the ring. Reigns would go on to detail some of the stipulations within his new contract during an interview with Sports Illustrated Media podcast, and he would go on to state that the main thing is, when you've been on the road for almost 10 years straight, and someone who has been at the highest level, the main event level, I've run a full schedule for a long time. Even before we went to Fox, it changed to where it was SmackDown on Friday, 2 live events on Saturday and Sunday, and the occasional Monday Night Raw. That's a 4-night schedule, which isn't as bad as it used to be. We used to do Friday, Saturday, Sunday live events, Monday Night Raw, tape SmackDown on Tuesday. We were only getting a day and a half. This is before private travel, buses and all of that. Fly out Wednesday morning, get half of Wednesday, you get home and you're tired. Half of Wednesday, then you'll have Thursday, and you're trying to handle your personal life and family and everything that comes with it. Then you're back out on Friday. For me, it was trying to balance everything. Someone who has 5 children, who are in a critical portion of their lives, where they are so young, and this is where we build the relationships and bonds that they get to know who their dad is. For me, it was extremely important that I can build my fatherhood as the priority and the number one hat that I wear. In WWE, Vince McMahon and everybody was very good about accommodating that need and making sure to keep me in the WWE family. Number 2. Reigns is WWE's biggest draw despite a reduced schedule. No matter how often Reigns shows up on TV or not, his star power is undeniable. He has been WWE's hottest star since turning to his Tribal Chief persona, as well as the Bloodline faction. Reigns has had some quality title defences, ranging from the likes of Rey Mysterio to Brock Lesnar and even Logan Paul. Whilst fans would like to see Reigns defend the title much more often, the above reasons mentioned previously seem to legitimise his reduced schedule, but at the same time, WWE has been guilty from time to time of not pushing enough stars into the main event picture to go up against Reigns, limiting his choices of believable threats to the title. Number 1. Reigns might wrestle even fewer matches in 2024. Currently, we are about to enter the third month of 2024, and so far Reigns has only had one title defense, being at the Royal Rumble in a fatal 4-way match against LA Knight, Randy Orton and AJ Styles. WWE has held the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view live from Perth, Australia, and Reigns was not a part of the trip, due to the heavy flight schedule and the fact that the main story focus for Reigns is now between himself, The Rock and Cody Rhodes heading into WrestleMania 40. This means Reigns' next match since the Royal Rumble will be at WrestleMania 40, and many fans are expecting the head of the table to finally lose the undisputed WWE Universal Championship to Cody Rhodes so that the title can be back on weekly television, and then Reigns can go on to start another program with The Rock, who recently returned to join the Bloodline. According to a report from Dave Meltzer at the Wrestling Observer newsletter, after WrestleMania, Reigns' next matches will likely take place in Saudi Arabia and at SummerSlam, as he hasn't been scheduled for the Elimination Chamber and isn't scheduled for the Backlash pay-per-view in Paris, France. This leaves many to wonder who Reigns may face, as his potential matchup against The Rock could even now be at SummerSlam or next year's WrestleMania 41. Either way, Reigns' schedule looks to reduce even more throughout the year, as WWE looks to build its next generation of superstars.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more wrestling content.